Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Last time out, we made a return to Euro Truck Simulator 2 and I drove from Portsmouth over to Felixstowe, which I called Folkestone quite a few times because I genuinely thought we were going to Folkestone until we went over the Dartford crossing and I thought to myself, I would have turned off earlier to go to Folkestone. So that is when I first started realising, hang on, I'm not going to Folkestone, I must be going to Felixstowe. In today's video, we are going to be going to Folkestone from Felixstowe. So we're going Felixstowe to Folkestone, taking some Caviar, I believe. And as you can see, there are areas of this map that do not seem to look quite right at the moment because you can see that I've explored certain areas and there's gaps everywhere because those parts of the map have been rebuilt or those roads did not exist. So we might be going along certain roads that we have not been along yet. Now what I would like to do is, I think we're picking this up from DHL, so we're going to pop down to DHL, we'll drive along here, we'll go along here over this, we'll turn off here onto the A14, from the A14 onto the A12, and I will take the A12 down past Chelmsford onto the M25. I'm thinking we go over the bridge, Dartford crossing, then we're going to take the M20, and then this area looks like it's been redone again. Parts of it certainly look like they've been redone again, so I will have to see how to get to, I believe it's XBO Logistics that we are trying to get to. So that is going to be the task for this video. Make sure you stay tuned to enjoy more Euro Truck Simulator 2, this time at night. Okay, we are underway and it looks like it's not too far to go. You're not turning in here, are you? No. I thought that might have been turning in here for a moment, so that's new. This is the first time I've oops, not handbrake. This is the first time I've been using head tracking in a long time. It's an old Actros, and actually it's not. Once I saw it, that was actually a rather new Actros. Head tracking this episode, and obviously the last episode of Euro Truck Simulator, it's the first time I've been using head tracking in a very long time. I'm surprised that one, that I'm not feeling sick already, and two, there's the Caviar. Two, that it works so well, or it's working so well currently. Over some bumps. Let's have a look at the job offer. Freights market. There's the Caviar. I can customize this, so do we want a okay, there's how many options do we have? We have FedEx and DHL. Or Eddie Stobart. Quite like Eddie Stobart, but let's it's Caviar. What would you refrigerate Caviar? I'm assuming you would. And you've got these insulated trailers. How does a Stobart one look? That's refrigerated. I will, since we're taking it from DHL, let's just go ahead and take a refrigerated trailer. Let's take that one. There we go. GPS tracked, lovely, and I will take it. Oh, it wasn't the first one, it was actually, there's another one there. Okay. There's quite a few here. Alrighty. So I do still need to work on this head tracking for the looking behind camera. There you go. Right. Photo. Let's have a look. We always have to take photos. Photo studio is rather important, provided I can actually get a decent shot of this. That's a very, very dark photo, unfortunately. I'm going to have to find a better location. Where is there going to be a better location to take a photograph? Say bye to that person. Maybe down here would be rather suitable, wouldn't it? So let's get it in perhaps just here. And let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their week. The first week into 2020. Colour there's a little bit odd, but you know, I'll take it. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to get a decent shot for the thumbnails. Nothing. It's not going to be a special or a especially good one. So I'm thinking I should go straight. I know this is telling me to turn right here, but I'm going to continue straight. 10th gear looks good. Interesting the way these trucks are, because by the time you're in at 30 miles per hour, you're in 10th gear, and then 10th and 12th take you right the way up. It's a MAN truck dealer. No, it says Renault. I thought that was MAN. It says MAN. I have no idea. $20 through this. Interesting. Not sure why I looked in the mirror there. I was the only car right there, so there's really no point in me looking in the mirror, but that's fine. Just trying to get used to the articulation, and also getting used to looking around with the head tracking as it currently is. That does take a little bit of getting used to, but not a lot. As you can see, I'm getting there. It's very dark. I do apologise for the fact that we are in pretty much darkness, but sometimes lorry drivers do have to drive through the dark, and we're leaving the port of Felixstowe. Oh, I haven't changed my that's what I haven't changed. I haven't changed my I stalled. My braking. This way? It is this way. 60 miles per hour. This is going to take a while. So 10th gear takes us, I mean, I know I can easily do 30 in 10th gear, 25 in 10th gear. 10th gear is taking me up to 40. Doesn't actually take me as far as I thought, though we are going uphill. There we go. Now we get to see 50, maybe 55. There's 47 for 10th. There's 50. I can hear the turbo dropping off. So about 48 miles per hour. Fair enough. That's very dark, very difficult to see. We are going to be heading onto the M25 soon though, so there will be at least a little bit of light as we go around the M25 before heading over towards Felixstowe. Folkestone. We just came from Felixstowe. Jumping onto the A12 soon. Jumping down the gears is also difficult. Now, I spoke to a lorry driver. I remember speaking to a lorry driver a couple of years ago, who drives these in the UK, and he said that they don't actually have gears anymore. It's all automatic. Like they have gears, as in it's not manual gearing anymore. It's all automatic, which is good. But I would much rather use the manual gearing. It's just a little bit more enjoyable. I've always liked manual gearing on cars, as for anyone who watches my Assetto Corsa video will be able to attest to that. As manual gearing for me is pretty much everything when it comes to driving cars. I do not even like paddle shifters. Oh, I forgot, we have retarders to play with on the downhills. Completely forgot about retarders. What's this? Is this National Express? Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit faster. The truck is a little bit more unstable than perhaps I remember it to be. I might increase the trailer stability a little. Just feels just slightly off at the moment. Is that somebody braking on the A14 or no, they're turning off. See, that's another thing. It's a little bit difficult to see. That's what I should do. Use full beams when there's no traffic. Something you do on the real roads as well. When it's dark and you sort of, there's no oncoming traffic and there's no traffic. There's no traffic the other side. Okay, I need that lane again. Thank you. You tend to use full beam so that you can see where you're going. It's just much easier to be able to see. It's also interesting because I'm driving this lorry and I'm doing things that obviously I think about. 11th. I'm doing things that, you know, I normally would not think about. For example, where I moved out of the way for that car that was pulling onto the slip road there, or onto the A12 from the slip road. It's something I would not think about. It's just instinctively saw the lights, checked the mirror, it was clear, moved over. I didn't even make a comment of it or anything. But I just thought to myself, yeah, that's something that maybe if you were not used to driving, you would be thinking twice about. It was just rather instinctive. The only downside I think to that is because obviously it's not VR. There was no depth. I couldn't really look in the mirror and then glance back and glance over really quickly, which is something that I would have liked to be able to do. That would have been much nicer. BMW. Oh, is that for BMW? There's a police car parked up there. Jumping on the M25. What we got here? Accident or? It's close off a lane. No, he's parked on the hard shoulder. What's he done that for? Not a clue. Not a clue. I'm not going to question it. I know that they're still working on these random events and things like that, but I think it's much nicer than it used to be. Queues likely. That is pretty much a given. That is pretty much a given when we look at this. Right, 12th gear up onto the Dartford crossing. Tyco Security Products. Eddie Stobart. Oh yes, we've got to start doing the Eddie Stobart count again. So, Eddie Stobart count for today is 1. That's the River Thames. London City Airport's just that way. In fact, London is just that way. That looks rather nice. Unfortunately, you cannot see the tall buildings, which is a shame. That is a massive shame. And we are now in Kent. Torpade. Just cruising along quietly, not even on the accelerator here. There you go, just little bits of throttle there as we're turning off. I was expecting the 321 signs on the side, but I did not see them, so I'm not sure. This is a little narrow. Wouldn't expect just one lane going here. I certainly would not expect just one lane. Time for me to go. It's not too bad for a night journey actually. It's part of it's been lit. It's been all right. Unfortunately, obviously, the night journeys are no good for something like sightseeing. But that wasn't too bad at all. This journey has not been too bad at all. It's what, almost 9 o'clock at night. I might start taking the in fact, I think I will. How do I get rid of it? Is it F5? No. Why do you have your hazards on? No idea why that was the case. What do I want to do here? I want to... It's F1. It's not F1. F3. There we go. I can get rid of that now. Now we've got the full HUD-less experience. It's a proper point of view drive. There's nothing here that can flag up saying, oh, this is on or that is on. I recognise some of this place. Channel Tunnel, that way. We've been down there before to get into Europe. They've changed that again. That has changed again. Just cruising along at about 55 miles per hour. I think we're in the right lane here. You can see that this lane is going to be diverging. And there's the 321s. That was what I was after. Ramsgate and Dover straight ahead onto the A2. Now how do we get to where we were going to go to? That is the question. This is a tight turn. There we go. I wasn't expecting that. And once we drop our goods off here, I'm going to obviously sleep for the night so that in the next episode it is daytime, which is what we're going to be looking for. And we might just go into Europe. You never know. What's up with those signs there? All those signs looked blurred and wrong, like the writing had. I think, was the writing inverted there? This is 50. Really? Okay, fair enough. You're telling me it's 50, it's 50, although I know for a fact that some of the speed limits have been incorrect. Ah, there's XPO Logistics ahead of us. Fantastic. So how do we get into this place and where is the parking spot? So the entrance is there. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. I've never seen an entrance that opens up like that before. In we pop, and the parking spot is there. Okay. So I could reverse this by looking in that mirror the entire time. I might attempt that. Oh look, there's an XPO Logistics truck there. Alright, let's give this a go. Very difficult to see in the mirror, unfortunately. Got plenty of room here. Say plenty, it might not be as much as I was hoping for, but let's try anyway. Oh, nope. That's turned far too much. It's very difficult to... I think I had the initial turn. I think the initial turn was correct. The problem is that mirror, especially on a small screen, is just very, very far away. It's difficult to... And I cannot, as you can see, I cannot really look far in. That was me actually leaning in. And it just does not do it. Whilst this one is much easier, or this mirror as well, is a lot easier. That's not to say that I can do it. Still probably cannot. Am I going to hit that? I think I am. Ah. He just straightened the truck up, that's what it is. It's a bit tight, the turning circle is just a little tighter than I would like, but that's better, there we go. Straighten up. Oops. That should be perfect. There we go. And we're in. Done and detach. Easy peasy. I say easy peasy, it wasn't really that easy peasy, but there we go. Right. 150 miles. Decent. Let's see what this company has. Belfast. Oh, that's long. Or Heilbronn. Where's that? Somewhere in Germany. That one is worth a lot of money. To jump over to the Isle of Man and then from the Isle of Man go right across. Boric acid. Wow. Let's see what else is available in the area though. As I said, I'm probably going to sleep. I need to figure out where I'm going to sleep. So I am... Right. Let's see. I'm there. I need to go across here and then there's a place to sleep here. It looks like they haven't finished building all of this. So I could always get some rest there, which is what I might do. But let me check the freight market right now. Just see what's around... No, not Canterbury, not Dover. Folkestone, there we go. Metal rolls. Oh, there's all of them are rather long. That's all going to take quite a while. That's interesting. Take it to Zurich or Munich if we wanted to. Well, it depends. Anyway, let's go drive up to our rest spot since it is night, and move away in 5th gear. Thank you. As we get lights on. Oh, I just bounced it. So if I've got this correct, I need to head to a roundabout. How do I head to that roundabout? Probably should check a map. So it's not that way. No, that way is going to take me all the way back around. I do not want to do that because there's nothing around here, and we cannot connect Canterbury. Where I wouldn't mind just going over to Canterbury. So we'll go across here, across the roundabout, and then it should be fairly easy because the city or the town is not modelled. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. What writing? What does the writing say there? No, something is wrong with that writing. Interesting. What happened? Keep stalling. Can I go straight up to 11th? I can. This does not look like a 50 mile per hour road. Just does not. Oh, and it's snowing. Great. What are my wiper controls? What are my wiper controls? I need to check my wiper controls. Keys and buttons. Wipers. Oh, apparently I do not have... That's cruise control. Okay, so apparently I have cruise control on this, which I'm probably never going to use, so I'll do that and that. And that can be my wiper controls now. It had to start raining, didn't it? Right. Actually, the rain's a little bit more than I was hoping for, so... Let's go to full wipers. There we go. Well, not fastest, but full wipers. Oh, it's the thunderstorm. And this time I need to go... Where do I need to go? I believe it's this way. This is a very, very strange roundabout. I've never seen a roundabout quite like this one, where it's just one lane and there's a splits like that. In fact, I'm not even sure. Yeah, you need to stop. Eddie Starbot count for today is 2. That one looks narrower for some reason. Interesting. Looks like there's water reflections on the road now as well. That's nice. Never used to have that. Right, where am I going? I think it's this way. Towards Hastings. While I checked the mirror there, I'm not entirely sure. I knew what was there and I do not have a trailer to worry about, so... I wonder if the people who actually live here are used to having trucks going in and out their town. See, that would have been nice to be able to go straight ahead. I'm assuming yes, given that this looks like a main road heading towards the A250 there. Although I would not expect people living here to be happy with, well, that. I did do that, didn't I? Yep. I rolled past it because not very clever. Right, so what I'm going to do is I will repair my truck very quickly. In fact, I really do not need to repair the truck, but never mind. Let's just do a service. What must be 150? 135. That's fine, I'll spend it. And that is fine. Now, let's go ahead and park up. And that is where I will end this video. Let's or reverse between this Scania and this Mercedes-Benz. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on... Oh, that's loud, isn't it? Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. I should be perfectly in the bay, I think, once I reverse. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. We could have a look at Folkestone or Canterbury, to be completely honest, if we were to do that. Although we haven't... Oh, is it not letting me select Canterbury? No idea. Or is it not letting me select? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, that is slightly unfortunate. But that is all from me, and it looks like the shortest... We do not have very long routes. I could always try and sleep a little bit further and see what we can get. But I will see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2, where we are going to be driving out from Folkestone. We might end up in Europe, we might not. Just have to wait and find out.